Did the witches of Pendle Hill leave behind a curse that still haunts the living today? In 1612, 12 people from the small village of Pendle were accused of witchcraft and sentenced to death. But what if their vengeful spirits never left? Some say that the ghosts of the accused still roam the misty hills, trapped between our world and the next. Pendle Hill has become notorious for strange sightings and eerie occurrences. Visitors report hearing whispers in the wind, seeing shadowy figures, and feeling an icy grip in the dead of night. Is it just the imagination running wild, or is there something more sinister at play? Local legends speak of a curse laid down by the witches as they face the gallows, a curse that lingers over Pendle Hill to this day. Could the souls of the innocent be crying out for justice, or are they seeking revenge?
Welcome back to part two. We continue off where we left off, shall we say, which was at Roger, and then we'll move from Roger further into the sculpture trail. This is definitely a hotspot area, this.
Hey up, Roger.
You know what I mean? Do you want to come and communicate on this frequency?
People have put coins into it, you see?
No?
Oh, look at that. I never noticed that before.
What? What?
Like a star that's formed on it.
Is there?
There's coins put into it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see now, yeah.
Oh,
Aye.
Aye. Says aye.
You can't.
yeah.
To pee or not to pee?
No. Comes, man.
Traces of humans. Sweet rapid.
What you say, run?
If there's a
You know your name?
I don't remember that over there.
What?
Them stacked on top of each other.
What's that?
There.
All them leaves?
No, them stones piled in a column.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Winston,
Winston?
Sound like a black voice, that.
Yeah, yeah, like a dark voice.
Mm.
Where are you, Winston? Farm. We're hoping to speak to the witches if they're here. Is there a house nearby where one of the witches lived?
Tom.
So I'll ask you again, yeah? Is there a house nearby where one of the witches lived in?
okay?
Who's in this frequency? Any females? Three.
No.
No? You talking about the house? What I asked you? Is that what you're talking about? That's their scratching? Who was hung at Lancaster Castle? Picture straight away. There's 11 people there and it said family there. No. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 people there. And the witches were a family. There was like not family, but there was like absolutely not. Did it? Because I said the witches were a family. I think there was only 2 actually in the family. Let's see what happened again. Can you come and draw another picture, please? No. Valley. Try female. Can you come and communicate on this frequency, please?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. What about the REM pod? Can you set that off, please? He said, yeah. You're talking about Roger? Because he was a bounty hunter. If you're one of the witches, yeah, then we're assuming that you talk about Roger, but I don't actually know, unless you tell me in this. Do you want to come and tell me?
Started scanning.
Do you want to come and talk to me about it? Who it was?
Yes.
What about the REM pod? You set that off last time, didn't you? See? Like that. Just come to it like that, like I've just set it off.
Not very.
Not very. Five. Five what? Do you want to engage? Abyss. I'm sure you said that before. About round here. Who put a cat in the wall? Did someone put a cat in the wall in the house? Haunted. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why we're here. Is try and engage with the activity. Maybe. Fell. I can split. Well, they put the two P's right. I can see that there.
Yeah. Well, see, like about there,
Yeah.
there's like a star that's formed in the wood.
Yeah, I
like
see
a
it. Yeah.
heart almost.
Yeah.
I see that top bit. That's where I just put mine there.
Yeah. So if you're wondering who this statue represents, it represents Roger, who was a bounty hunter that I'm sure would have hurt the witches at some point. I have got some kind of evidence of him trying to shoot at the witches as well. But equally, I just wanted to explain who this is and what this statue represents, as he would have got paid to arrest the witches. So now we'll move on. We'll move on deeper into the sculpture trail to see if we can capture any evidence anywhere else.
Get what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no clear stones in nature, is there?
No?
Lots of fault lines and things. Do you know what I find with this ground? It's very, very hollow in it
Yeah.
underneath.
Definitely is, Matt, yeah.
Because of these tree roots, and then all what'll be under it is just fucking this, you know, this peat.
Yeah.
That's all what's under it, innit? So like, you can hear it, can't you?
Yeah.
It's like walking on like a hollow flat roof or something.
I don't know if you can notice that unknown humming in the background. I don't know what that is and I can't explain it. I'm sure you can hear it. It almost sounds like something's hovering. Did you get any footage, Matt, when you was going up there?
I took pictures of what I saw.
Any videos?
No, the next video.
Yeah. So the wolf should be around here somewhere.
No, I don't think it is.
No, it is, yeah. I know it is. See you, Matt. Look at that.
Sing fight.
Yeah?
And at the same.
So down at the sink then. Do you want to communicate on this frequency?
Is 2 mil.
Do you know your name? You can come and tell me your name if you want.
It's not supposed to be a wolf, is it?
What do you mean?
This.
Why, what's it supposed to be?
This is supposed to be the dog.
Yeah.
Janet had following her. Well, you know where they could all summon the dogs?
Alright.
That's what this is supposed to be, one of the black dogs.
What, like a hellhound?
Yeah, in the story, they all had dogs, didn't they?
Right.
They could summon.
Alright.
Did you only read the story? Part of the thing is that they all had these hounds that they could summon, which
Yeah.
would cause them to... So that is one of the hounds, the black dogs.
Yeah, so it's in that scripture there, it tells you a little bit.
It says,
Yeah.
I smell more... So it's called Black Dog. I smell more people skulking around, shuffling and sniffing and disturbing the ground.
Yeah.
You might know me as Striker, as Padfoot or Grim. What's that? The Bogart. I know nothing of him. My mistress was called Alison Device, you know. Her home is nearby. Would you like to go?
Wait, stop. We was talking about the fucking the house that was nearby that we don't know where it was.
And that's what this sign says.
Yeah, so it's more or less saying is that Alice Notter's fucking house that the archaeologist found.
Mm-hmm. If the answers you seek you should search out the girl, the kid and the bird. They might be of help to make yourself heard. The girl is enchanting, bewitching and wily. She's pretty and chatty and all sickly and smiley. The kid is no child, nor a horse or a goat, but something special and magical, as she likes to gloat. The bird has a passenger riding his back, 4 wings, not just 2. Can you hear her? Tap, tap, tap. You can now go if you like. I've said that all I will. I have helped, have I not? I have done you no ill. So off with you now. It's time for you to retreat. I'm starting to get hungry and you will smell like meat.
Yeah.
So that dog is in the story, you know, where they said about that they could appear these hellhounds.
Yeah, hellhounds, yeah.
So that's what that dog... Because I was looking at it then, I thought, well, it's not a wolf, because a wolf is about fucking 5 foot tall.
Yeah.
So they were the dogs that were supposed to follow them, so I think that's a representation of one of them dogs.
Yeah, I mean, hellhounds are supposed to follow the chosen ones, or the
black dog.
And I remember being on Darius Lane once on the canal and hearing that jingling, yeah. And then fucking I was at another location and I heard the same jingling again on the canal, like a wolf would have a fucking dog bell or something.
Yeah, like that noise of I mean, that's pretty fucking sinister to see that in the middle of the night.
Yeah. So I would say, yeah, that I have to go off the moon phase off this result because I've had better results than this, and the moon phase was higher. So I have to bring the moon into this because I've had better results, like I say, on a higher moon phase.
Yeah, it's a funny one because I've not. It's always good to come up here, but I've not felt anything at all.
Not really. I haven't. I'm the same, really. I think the compelling evidence is the light so far. Man, you can give me a sign if you're here, and you can show me. You can show me that you can show me what you're capable of. That was a good one. I don't know what that was. That was rather. I won't say that was demonic, but it was. Someone now on the radar that's fucking flying all over the gaff. It's picking up something there. Can you do that again? Can you come to the radar again, please?
Points were added.
Is that a bat? Have I just seen a bat there? There. What are them? They're bats. There on the tree.
Fucking, I've never noticed them.
Did you
before.
not? They are bats, right?
Well, they're not bats, they're sculptures.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
sculptured are bats. Yeah, I didn't notice them last time.
Never seen them before.
Have you not? So that'll take you back to the witches, Matt. This is like the path. This is why I got lost last time. Ooh, got big readings now. This is like the path you come down, but it's easy to get lost, but it's easier to go that way. But that way take you back to where you came from.
I don't think I went up there.
Did you not?
No.
So yeah, so that'll take you back up that way. That's the way you come.
I mean, even that looks fucking weird.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Creepy up there.
Yeah. In fact, we'll have a walk up here. So now we'll walk up to where the last sculptures are and see if we can capture anything else on the way back. Yeah, that's mad what it says on that thing about a house being nearby, and then that document about the archaeologist finding that house nearby.
Yeah.
So it must have been. Do you think Jenny Devine?
Yeah. The story, read the story. It could definitely summon these dogs.
Yeah, the hellhounds.
Yeah. I don't know if it
Water.
was referred to
Water.
as hellhounds, but there was some sort of thing could be referred to as these speedy, stealthy dogs.
Yeah.
So that's what that is.
Yeah, I know, like hellhounds. I've studied hellhounds. Well, it said water then, and I'm assuming that's what Demdike would have needed when she was in the cell, and the rest of the witches is well, she would have died. Obviously, I think would have been water what she would have needed first, as she fucking died in the cell before they could get executed. This is a confusing part here of the trail.
The what?
This is the confusing part here of the trail. This is where I got lost last time. It's like the other side of that wall is the pathway.
Yeah, I remember seeing the wall.
Yeah.
It's like that deer run there, isn't it?
What's that?
The deer run there.
Is there?
Or that fence.
Yeah.
That here.
Yeah.
Straight line
All right. Yeah.
for the deer.
That's me. That. So this is where I usually get lost. Back there where the wall was, because I think the unicorn's around here somewhere. Is that it over there? No?
It's on my left-hand side.
Yeah, so it'd be on our right this time. See, they're natural lights in the distance, you see them?
Yeah.
They're natural, them ones, I'm sure they are.
Yeah, there's too many of them.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Civilization.
Yeah,
But it's like to shine it into where there isn't anything.
yeah.
And to see a light is.
And this is a unicorn, look. So I don't actually know what this unicorn represents. I've got no idea. Does anyone know? And these are the witches. You can see they're all chained together, look.
It's actually a very sad story, isn't it?
Yeah,
Really?
of course it is, yeah.
If you think about it.
A story of injustice, really, is what it is. What the fuck? Do you hear that then?
Yeah.
So that is the end of the video. In this video, there's a couple of things I realised, which is this picture, which I'm sure is describing the house, which I'll show you a document of, which was the house nearby, which we think was Jenny Device. It possibly could be her house, and it's from this actual scripture here, this information, where I'm getting that judgment from. So this was my 10th visit, like I say. I have had better evidence previously, but I came on a lot of moon phase. I believe this area is much better on a higher moon phase. I've had much better responses in the past, but these visits were in a higher moon phase, and some of the evidence was a lot better previously. And again, that was down to the visits in the higher moon phase. But equally, this place is a great place to come. You know, it's I find it quite magical sometimes, especially when you encounter stuff like that, which is what happened in the first part of the video. What we're seeing, these lights within the woodland, which are clearly within the woodland, and they can move. I know they can. As I tried to capture in this video, I did bring my laser pen, but unfortunately I forgot it. But equally, like, we know that they're there. And this is a document I'm talking about, which leaves the archaeologist teams found, which, as I mentioned in the first part of the video, and the second part of the video, which we think possibly is that may be Jenny Device's house. I might be wrong, which is fair enough, but I'm only going off what the what that information says. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Peace.